Alright. Hello, everyone. My name is Master Summerman, and in the first minute or so of the stream, I'm gonna be eating an ice cream sandwich, and you guys are just gonna be waiting for me to finish eating that because I'm not starting until I'm done my ice cream. It is a good ice cream sandwich, though. But yeah, I hope everyone here is doing well today. I know they say you shouldn't talk with, like, your mouth full or anything like that, and I think the webcam can still see me around trying to speak behind a pop filter anyway, so... Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Alright, I am done. And my home screen's a little bit weird right now because I actually haven't played half of these games in a while. I was just putting them all in because I wanted to see, like, what my most played games on Switch were, and to the surprise of no one, it's still not even close. It's not even close. Just to kind of show how pitifully little I've played most major Switch games. I know this is an old fighting game, but I'm actually surprised that's not higher. I feel like I have popped open that for a couple rounds, but I don't know. Anyways, not here to debate that. We're here to play some Scott, so let's load up some Scott. All right. Great Scott. Skip the Universal ad because I don't want to get weird copyright for Universal here. But good evening, Flashy Fox, and good evening, Ardo. Hope all's going well with you guys. We're going to be kind of continuing up our playthrough we started with Scott the other day. We are max level, but we're not really that close to being done. I'll go with the blue shirt. I don't remember what shirt I had on the other day. I want to say I had the red shirt on, but... yeah, we ended up maxing out our level last time, which actually surprises me because that's, like, the earliest I've ever maxed out my level. So, right off the bat, for some reason there's just a subspace highway here. Not really sure why this is kind of here, but, like, it does skip a good chunk of this level, so... might as well take it, I guess. don't really like the isometric view of this here because sometimes weird stuff kind of just happens, but that is what it is, I suppose. It just does not feel like a game that was designed for isometric viewing in mind, and also, like, weird stuff like this happens as well, where, like... Oh, I'm surprised I can hit this. Come on. There we go. And last one to break. I don't know if I knew this subspace room was here until, like, very recently. I just noticed it on, like, one of my more, like, recent playthroughs, but I can't remember if I ever found this one when I first played this on the Xbox or not. I honestly don't remember. But we got some Sanses here, so let's beat up some Sanses. And I'm almost... Oh, really? I'm almost dead from this, which I don't really like. I have learned, and I'll probably be even showing this off here in a little bit, weapon carrying is extremely overpowered in this game. That is kind of, like, not an understatement. I'll show off what I mean here in a second. That was a bad example of it, but we have the skill that fortunately lets us, or not skill, but just like the level up move that lets us, like, swing held items really fast, and it kind of tears most things to pieces, honestly. Oh, screw off. I wasn't even fully revived there, game. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this here or not. I want to say hopefully we can, because this level's not like that bad, but it does have quite a few sections to it. I didn't have too much issue with it when I played this not too long ago, though. So, yeah, excuse me, sorry. We did skip, like, a good chunk of this level, though. And Robot 01, invented by the twins, size small. This is some Mega Man as hell music here. See what I mean when I say holding on to a weapon can definitely really break this game? Alright, this part of the game can be pretty cool, but I think that this might be a spot where I'm putting on a flashing lights warning here. If it is the part I'm thinking of. I don't think it's this, yeah, it might be... Yeah, okay, it is this part, Alright, gonna do something I didn't really want to do yet, but, let's turn on our dim filter here. So... It's funny how many games I've had to use recently where I've had to, like, dim the lights here, because in this there's supposed to be, like, a lightning strike, but it's not like it bothers me too much personally playing this, but, like, it is something kind of noticeable, and I just want to make the viewing experience a little more pleasure for you guys here. just gotta kind of remember some of the random techniques we have, because, like, we are, like, on a, fully decked out Scott here. There is a lot of things he can do. This is a shop here, which I would very much like to use. Yes, give me that. You know what? Let me just buy a filet meal for... just for something to... Actually, can I take this to... Yes, okay, I'll take that to... Or... Should have taken the Tropical Punch to go, actually. Whatever. And I'll take that just for the hell of it. Does boost our stats by a little bit anyway, so that's something, I suppose. This part is, something. Don't bother with any of the enemies here, because that will happen. I just jumped through a railing there, but okay. Right, I think we might be at a part where we're fine to get off the color filter here. Just in time for Super Fighting Robot, not Mega Man. And this guy shouldn't be in the battlefield, but he just kind of is. If I see one more lightning flash, I might turn. Yeah, this fight's cool, but I'm just kind of being on the safe side here of things. I mean, the game warns you about the whole, like, flashing lights thing whenever you turn it on, but this is such a cool freaking fight, though. Like, it's so absurd compared to anything else we fought so far in this game, that we're just fighting a giant robot, and surprise, surprise, it's the classic freaking, like, I don't want to say the classic Nintendo boss, but, like, your Andross, your, like, Godon from Wind Waker, your, like, Iroh from Mario 64, he has a giant laser. It's just such a cool boss fight in general. Also has fire here. Just a really, really cool boss fight in general. But that's it. I don't believe it has any other, like, secondary form or anything like that. Alright. And I don't know if we die here now, if we need to do the party stage or not, technically. I can turn on that now. It's just kind of that outdoor section with all the lightning that's kind of bad for the lights, but I also was just forced into this stage here. I couldn't go back to, like, any shops or anything. This stage is kind of cool. Also kind of reminds me a bit of Mario here, and we'll kind of get into that some as we kind of go along here. I also probably don't want to be running for most of this. Yeah, we have this, like, light fixture here. Pretty sure that's a Super Mario Bros. 3 reference, I think. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there, like, a light fixture in Mario 3 that's, like, exactly like that? That people were, like, debating for years if it was actually, like, something haunted or something. I did not mean to fall in those spikes there. We also just have some straight Bowser shooting statues here. I like this stage, but, like, I will agree the camera isn't really or not even the camera, just, like, the perspective's not the best here for this, I find. Okay, give me this. Oh, jeez. This is kind of a cool thing here. See, this part just makes me think of Crash Bandicoot for some reason, the snakes there. It doesn't make me think of Asylum movies, but unlike what some other people might think I'm gonna bring up, but I wanted to jump there, game, damn it. Yeah, I knew you could make that jump anyway. This part's obnoxious. I recommend standing back, and I got hit anyway. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not 100% about the whole light fixture thing. I remember there being... Okay, hold on. You guys are morons for giving me your guys' weapon here. Oh my freaking god. I might actually... I mean, I still have another life after this, but, like... I hope I don't die in this level here. That would be kind of annoying. Actually, we might not. I think we're pretty much at the end. Because we just have to hit the Statue of the Twins in here. Yep. And we're at the Twins lair. This is already the end here. And this is by far, in my opinion, the easiest boss in the game. Because it's possible to beat the crap out of them before this fight even starts. I've actually had times where I've gotten them... Hold on, I'll explain kind of what I'm trying to get at here in a sec. You can tell that they're low on health, but then... Yeah. I didn't take a single hit of damage that whole time. When I played this the other day, it started by me... Before the fight even started, I got them both down to, like, orange health, and then killed them within, like, 10 seconds after that. Again, the twins really, despite being a tag fight, that's probably the easiest boss fight in this game for some reason. It could be more difficult if you don't enter with a weapon, though. Like, if you don't have a weapon, that fight could actually be kind of hard. I don't really remember the context of this part of the story in the books, because... Wait. Oh, I don't think I saw this before. I have, like, no health, do I? Shoot. I want to heal up first. Let me quickly heal up, because I don't think I've seen this in... I'm almost dead here, but whatever, I can get an ice latte. I forgot this was in the game here, actually. Let me heal up here really, really fast. And... let me leave... I wonder if that'll even still be there. Shoot, no. There was a guy, like, on the map here. I remember that guy can spawn in from time to time, and I'm not really sure what causes that, because I didn't have it spawn in at all when I was playing as Ramona. So, that I'm not really too sure about. But, anyways, what are my stats looking like here? I think average in most places. Okay, yeah, my strength could definitely be a lot higher, which is probably what I'm going to focus on now. Alright, let's head into the Shockwave place here and buy... Yeah, let's buy Smashing Turnips a few times. Good old Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, and Siamese Dream, and... I can't think of another Smashing Pumpkins album off the top of my head, but... Now we're gonna be even stronger than we were before. We just killed a guy in one hit. Where did that guy's money go? Oh, whoops. Whatever. Oh, okay. Well, you'll be the last little bit of money I need for something else. Actually, I don't think... 5 cents short, seriously? Whatever. I was gonna buy a Winifred Haley anyway. Oh, man, do I really wanna... Dang, I really... I'm gonna do something a little bit cheap here. Oh, wait, shoot, I'm doing the thing wrong here, never mind. So... That uses up my... That uses up my drink? Seriously? Okay, that is... That is incredibly overpowered. That's actually insanely overpowered. I just wanted to do this so I could get, I just wanted to do that so I could get back down to 0 lives, or like restart on full lives there for a second. So if you don't know what I just did there, I don't know if I explained it last stream or not. If you input the Konami code, basically, you have to be holding a certain button, and this was actually a small change they did for the definitive or the, not definitive edition, but like the re-release of Scott Pilgrim recently. They changed up the cheat code for that. Like, it's still a Konami code that you have to input, the up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start. But, in the original, it was, you had to do it by holding down the shoulder triggers. In this game, it's by, holding the jump button, followed by, it's by holding the jump button, followed by inputting the code, and then, like, only needing to press, shield, so like instead it would be, and this is going by the Switch controls here because that's just what I'm used to playing, it'd be like going holding jump and pressing up, up, down, down, left, right, A. And it's also way easier to input on a Switch controller over a Xbox 360 controller anyway, so hello, elf. Good old Buddy the elf. So just got rabid creatures here and good old beavers. I don't know if these are supposed to be beavers or not, but this stage is really weird. Like, it almost feels like it has nothing to do with a whole lot of anything, but it could just be also that it's, the stage has nothing to do with the movie at all. It's more so something I think from the books, but I don't remember this part of the books at all, if I'm being honest, because this was like the one major change they made in the movie, I think, was just kind of changing this whole, like, last bit of the story. Because, like, I remember there was, like, this weird thing with, like, basically, like, Ramona's supposed to, like, break up or something, and then, like, that happens in, the movie as well a little bit, but then just some weird shit kind of happened at that point, I think. Like, it's way further explained in the book than it is in the movie, but, is this the part I'm thinking of? No. Okay, that actually hit the door there. I wasn't trying to hit that, but sure, why not? Hey, dog, if you want to walk into this combo that... Oh my god, why did you walk over here? Ah, dog, you were not too bright doing that. Yeah, so now we get into the weird part of this level here. This level's, like, zombie-themed for some reason, because that was just, I guess, the trend in 2010. Actually, I would say it would be the trend in 2009, but I guess it was still carried over into this year. There's also just a zombie survival mode in this game, too, which is really, really strange, because you'd think that that would be carried, like... You'd think that they'd basically be riding on, like, that Call of Duty high for that idea, because, this game did originally come out when, Black Ops first came out, Call of Duty Black Ops, and that was, like, the first game in a couple of years to kind of bring the zombies back, so... I don't find the zombies too tough. Okay, there's a death right there. I don't find the zombies too tough, but they're tough in the sense that there's a lot of them. And they do have a lot of HP. Like, I don't think they're the most punishing of enemies around, but... why I'm fighting every zombie here, but I guess just for money, I suppose. That guy's dead. Okay, see, this would actually be very smart, because these zombies are gonna be dumb and walk right into this, even though they're not gonna be comboed by it. Maybe they are. So we got some more Sanses here. I know they have red in their eyes. They're not like true Sans, but... Yeah, I forgot you can pick up pumpkins all up Peach there. Or not pumpkins, turnips. Speaking of Peach, for some reason Peach was trending on Twitter earlier, and I have no idea why. And when I clicked on it, the first response I got was, like, a really, like, sexually lewd Isabelle for some reason. Because, of course, the internet is weird like that. these things definitely take a beating here. It's not even that it's not even because I'm, like, not max level here or anything. These things are just kind of obnoxious to kill. Not even on topic, yeah. Yeah, it really wasn't. I don't even know why Peach was trending on Twitter, if I'm being honest, because it's like there wasn't anything announced or anything, really, so... God, how much health do these zombies have here? I'd kind of dread playing this in multiplayer, given that they do add more enemies, like, on screen when you're in multiplayer. Alright. And at the end of the Eerie Forest... Nega Scott. Scott Pilgrim's evil twin. Rating negative awesome. This fight's pretty sweet. I don't really remember much of the music for this fight, which is kind of a shame because I do love most of the boss themes in this game. This is still a pretty cool song in its own right, but it is definitely a little different. Okay, that counter was really well timed there. Yeah, if you can get the counters off, that is a dang strong attack to land. It's just also... Oh, man, really? Like, he's almost dead already just because I did land some of those counters earlier. Yep. I'll take some toonies. Alright guys, who's ready to grind before we go into the final level? We've conquered all these evil beasts. We've conquered all 6 of the evil X's so far. We've conquered ourselves. The only one that's left is at the Chaos Theater, which we will not be going to immediately because that stage is very, very lengthy, so I would like to heal up first and just kind of stack up on everything I can because we're going to need it in the long run. No, Twitch, why are you emailing me about this? Twitch for some reason just decided to email me about a Fortnite tournament, and I don't know why. Like, I'm not making this up, that's literally what, like, if my computer played notifications right now, then you would have definitely heard my computer just go off over that. What are my stats looking like right now, anyway? Okay, my WP, which is, like, my health, is obnoxiously low. That would definitely be something worth... Oh, you were... Yeah, sometimes when it says you killed an enemy, they don't actually die, and that can be kind of annoying in situations like that there. Damn it, I'm really gonna freaking lose a life here, are you serious? Alright, let's see what we can max out here. Yeah, this would actually boost my health here more than anything, which would be decent to have for going forward. I'm honestly thinking I should just grind up for the end, but because I mean it is gonna get tough here going forward. Another Winifred Haley, I guess. What are my stats looking like now? I mean, my strength is probably pretty close to max out. Yeah, okay, my strength is max. Defense is almost max. Speed I really don't care about. It's just defense and WP that I like. No. That's nothing. Okay, well, he can be yeeted for the rest of the time for all I care. I guess I'll just do this, like, twice, get some money here. And then I want to enter the Chaos Theater on full health, because it is a very, very lengthy level that can definitely be... Okay, this is not a hard code to input here. There we go. Alright, so I want defense once and the rest in WP, I guess. I'm not really concerned about my speed right now, because that's not something I think that matters too much, if I'm being perfectly honest. So my defense is maxed out. Let's buy this. This will give me a lot more health for the last stage here. I need to buy that one more time if I even need to. Yeah, it would be nice to have that. And then I guess we can go on attempting the final stage. I'm just gonna go a little bit further because I do want to... I want to get that, and then I kind of want to buy like a healing item just for making the ease of the last bit a tiny bit more bearable. I know this is kind of like not what you'd think of. Also, high mushroom there. This is kind of not what you would think of from like a beat 'em up here, but it's... me talking about stat grinding here, but no, the final level of this game can be pretty tough. I think I am reasonably well prepared for it, though. Alright, let's buy a Clash at Demon Head. And now, hold on. Can't do that with that. And I'm inputting the code wrong again because I'm used to how it was before. There we go. Yes, continue. Continued. Okay, I was just checking to see if that guy might have been respawned for whatever reason. I don't even remember what that is. I want to say it's like some sort of secret boss fight, but I don't even remember. It's honestly fine for my health here. I just wanted to get enough to buy a decent drink here. Ice latte to go it is. Alright, who's ready for the final stage of the game? final stretch of stage, I guess I should say, because it is a pretty lengthy one here. Welcome to the Chaos Theater. I don't know if you guys remember this or not. Probably not, because this was a long time ago. I remember there was actually like a collab YouTube channel / forum called the Chaos Theater that was clearly named after this, because I'm pretty sure all the guys behind it were like from Ontario and or really big Scott Pilgrim fans. But yep, we got ourselves an elevator sequence. It is possible to fall off this, and it is kind of annoying when that happens. Eventually, I want to break these 4 things in the walls here, and that's kind of going to be the bulk of most of the stage here, or most of the beginning part of the stage anyway. I consider this, like, harder than, like, some other parts of the level, so, like, by all accounts, this would be a spot where I would want most of my health for anyway. Also apologize if you hear a, sorry about that, my grandfather, I think, was using, like, a cake mixer there, I think. I'm not sure what he's making, but... These enemies here, they can definitely be a little bit annoying. Saw some KOs there. Alright, decent run of that. And it's good to get some money from this anyway. I'll kind of point out more kind of as we go along there. Nice! That counter was so beautifully timed. God, I think there's enough annoying enemies here. I wonder if anyone's done this on, like, a low level before. That would be, like, actually hell, but, like... I imagine someone's probably done something like that. Oh my god, I meant to... Well, there goes my health there. Right, I think we're out of some of the weird enemy waves, because I think there's some other strange things that happen here. Nope. Oh, okay, well, these guys with baseball bats is actually not bad. This is kind of where stuff goes from annoying to not as annoying, I guess. Oh my god, freaking really? Okay, that worked. Yeah, remember baseball bats and other weapons are just really, really good in general. I don't think we have enemies for this one, do we? No. Okay, this one we just have cannonballs, which I don't mind. It's really nice just having weapons here, because weapons are kind of like the aim of the game here. Also, we just have a Ravenous fan club here that all just fall in the pit. I'd find that kind of hilarious. And after all that, we have arrived at the bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, Gideon Graves. Ramona's 7th evil ex-boyfriend. Powers, just look at him. Not an unfair thing to say. This guy is ruthlessly difficult. I recommend you hold on to a weapon for as much of this fight as you can, because that'll save your life a lot, like, a lot easier when he's glowing. don't even think of trying to attack him. You know the rules. Yeah, this guy, he's... This guy's just one giant, like, homage to video game bosses in general. He's honestly not too bad, honestly. Like, I don't think he's the worst boss fight you'd ever come across, but he can definitely be a little bit annoying. He can lay the smack down, basically. You know, he is definitely a large character. Don't really want to be in his way too much. And yeah, a lot of his meteors here. A lot of his meteors can definitely be a little bit on the annoying side. That was a lot of hits on him right then and there. Wow, okay, I'm surprised I got through that as well as I did there. You didn't think it would be that easy now, did ya? Did ya? But looks like we're inside Gideon Graves after all, which is such a weird thing to say. I do not recommend saying that ever again. And anyone who's ever played Mega Man probably remembers these red blobs and probably really freaking hates these red blobs. This whole final area is a really, really big Mega Man homage. I'm just gonna state that for the record. But yeah. Now, before the final battle begins, fall off this cloud, because the detection in this game sucks. But grab the power of love. Oh yeah, this was the days when final bosses were something. Gideon Graves from Dated the Sky powers undefeatable. We shall see about that one. The power of love is a curious thing. Make one man weep, make another man sing. AKA, this weapon is overpowered as hell. I got through that whole first phase without, like, any scathing at all. That's this weapon in a nutshell. It lets you stand this far back and not be, like, not take any damage from half the stuff he does decide to throw at you. It's also just a really cool final boss theme in general. That was that whole fight. Again, the power of love is a curious thing. Make one man weep, make another man sing. Okay, I don't know why I'm making the Huey Lewis reference here so much. Yeah. That's how busted that weapon is. Oh yeah, remember when I said that that was the final battle? It would be if totally not for the fact that this is entirely the Technodrome from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because they have to really homage the fact that this is a beat-em-up and have to pay respects to that game. Yeah, the power of love is such an overpowered weapon. Like, there's a good reason they give you it for that fight, though. It's to definitely help out with that. It's just, the range of that thing is so big that it doesn't really, like, that covers, like, literally so much of the screen you can just stand away from him the whole time. He still has a lot of strong attacks. He's not a slouch fight, but... yeah. We also just got some Twin Bees here. Or some good old Capsule J if you're like me, and like me some Jet Kirby here. Thanks. These big robots here are actually kind of annoying because they do like to guard a lot. They have a lot of HP. They're annoying enemies, and they also explode whenever they die, so. And I got hit by a laser there. Also just got some. What was that guy from Ninja Turtles? Baxter Stockman, I think. And like those like sewer rat things. Basically those in a nutshell. Also got flying variations of those things. I feel like Ninja Turtles in this whole area is just like nothing but a nostalgia trip of that. And it's like, this whole game's a nostalgia trip, but not in such a way that I ever feel like it feels tacky, and I can't explain why. Because I sometimes do feel like some retro games feel like tacky for being like almost too retro, but this is just not one of those games for some reason, and I can't explain why. I don't think it's because this is supposed to be like a movie tie-in game, or even that it's not an indie game. This was published by Ubisoft. Actually, or I don't know if it's a Ubisoft-made game anyway. That's all I know. And obviously I think Universal had something to do with it as well, but I can't explain it. Something about Scott. I can say my thoughts more for the credits here, but yeah. Oh my god, these freaking flying things. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Oh, freaking. Nice, got a counter off on that. Because the stun weapon here, again, as weapons kind of prove, they are needlessly overpowered in this game. And I'm dead, of course. Okay, this shouldn't be a hard fight here. Again, I got through both parts of Gideon with, like, no... like, hardly any effort by comparison here. This really shouldn't be as bad. Oh yeah, there's also these flying things here. Get out of here. Also, yeah, you want to play on the Mega Man references again here? Energy tank. There's an E written on the can. Yes, I definitely want one of those. And yes, I really want to use one of those right now. That heals 100 energy. How much does the microwave chicken heal? Same price. I just love that there's an actual... not that much, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna buy another... Oh no, I can't even buy another energy tank. Shoot. Give me a second. I need to beat these two up here. Did not mean to go back in. Well, okay, you know what, whatever. This seems like hell and back here. I'd rather not use my... Oh my god, really? I'm using that energy tank I just bought now? I have enough money to afford another one, though, thankfully. I have enough oh, shoot! Yeah, I have enough money to afford a few of those. Let me buy some energy tanks. Sound like I am playing Mega Man saying that. Ardo, I don't know if you're still watching or not, but, like, if you've never seen this part of the game before, I hope you, like, I know you've been playing this recently, but, like, I hope this kind of gave you a bit of a reaction when you first got to this part, because I know this is, like, just a trip if you've ever played Ninja Turtles or Mega Man or both. Among other games, too. Like, there's probably other references that are thrown in there, here and there. But, in all seriousness, it's time for the real final battle. Gideon Graves. Is this the real Gideon? Powers unknown. This fight's cool. This fight is, like, legit really cool. Again, it's made a lot easier by bringing a weapon in here, but it's not, like, completely obliviously easy. It almost feels like a really good, even match. Gideon also just straight up has Terry's Power Wave attack with that. Terry Bogard, I mean. Bringing in the stun weapon here can make this a little bit easier, but from what I remember, you can't really rely on this thing for the entire fight, just only some of it. Yeah, this is just a really cool fight in general, though, and probably also, though, a little bit tamer compared to some other fights in the game, if I'm being honest. Like, Gideon himself can do some cool shit, but, like, I don't know, I feel like some of the fights were, like, a lot zanier earlier on for some reason. Alright, well now I can't really rely on that anymore. I do like the look of a lot of Gideon's attacks. Oh, wow, I got a counter off that. It definitely did a lot of damage there. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's pretty much over. Yep. I love this reference. I'm sorry, Dr. Wily, your machine is no longer that helpful to you. That, my friends, was Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, complete edition. Got a lot of EXP there, 1339, nice. Need 2 experience off from Leet. After the Chaos Theater is exploding, we just suddenly run to the top of the CN Tower. See that building collapse off in the distance. I always loved this ending sequence, though. And so, Scott was saddened by Ramona's departure. But only for a little while. Soon he was dating Knives, Kim, and Envy all at once. He was the happiest guy in the world, or was he? I kind of forgot how weird this ending was, because yeah, every character has their own endings in this game. Yeah, so I will say this, some of the other endings are a bit happier than that. I know in Ramona's ending they get together, which is kind of weird to think about, but yeah. Ooh. I gotta say, personally, I really love this game, man. I'm shocked that this is honestly still a game at all, because I ended up... I first played this game, like I said, when I was about 13, when, like, the movie first came out, and maybe a couple months after that. I tried the demo out, I really liked it for whatever reason. I really loved the music, especially in, like, the first stage, the track Another Winter. Yeah, and I remember just basically falling in love with this game and then buying it on, like, the Xbox Live a little while later. And then... yeah, Scott can just lift up a car there. The credits is a little bit weird because it does kind of go through a lot of, like, different songs. And also, this credit scene is obnoxiously long. Like, we're gonna be here for a good 15 minutes. I'm gonna be up front with that. Because Ubisoft have to make their credit scenes, like, super, super long for whatever reason. But, yeah. And, anyways, when it was taken off stores, I didn't really know that at the time. But then, like, I didn't know when this game was, like, taken off stores, but, I remember, like, wanting to go back and purchase the DLC at one point, because I never bought the DLC originally in the original game, and I just never did that, and then by the time I was going to, the thing was taken off stores, which kind of upset me a bit, so... And then this game kind of just faded because it was... I wouldn't say faded into obscurity, because fans still really loved this game, but it became impossible to play until, like, very recently. And then, when it was announced last September, I was following the rumors for a while whether or not this game would even come out, and, there was some speculation once, Brian Lee O'Malley tweeted that he was, like, all wanting this game to come out for a while, and as were the composers of this game, Anamanaguchi. I don't think they had any real say in it. They wanted this game out, period, and I feel bad for Anamanaguchi, because people kept blaming them for, like, the reason why this game, like, was in licensing hell for so long, but, like, they wanted this game out as much as the fans did, so, and can you blame them, though? Like, just listen to this music here. Like, they did such an incredible job on this soundtrack. Like, seriously, I would recommend going and listening to that at some point if you get the chance. Speaking of Anamanaguchi here. Took me a second to realize what song was playing here, but it's the robot. Time for a very long credits sequence, by the way. So yeah, I ended up getting some hopes up and getting really excited when it eventually happened. I remember there was a Ubisoft Forward that happened, which was like kind of like their version of a Nintendo Direct. And I remember, I think it was either Brian Lee O'Malley or Edgar Wright, who was the movie director. One of them tweeted like, "Hey, Scott Pilgrim fans, you might want to like keep your heads up about something today." And like a bunch of people kept speculating whether or not it was the game or not. And but then people also were quick to realize Ubisoft was doing like this like game announcements thing, which again, it was like their version of a Nintendo Direct. And so yeah, a lot of people were really excited from that perspective alone. And then it happened, and I was really, really excited that day. I was extremely excited that day, because minus the whole pandemic, so much of last year reminded me of 2010. Like, no joke, we had... This game was back, we had, No More Heroes 1 and 2 were released on the Switch, and especially No More Heroes 2, that came out in 2010. Minecraft Steve was in Smash Brothers, which Minecraft also first kind of... It came out in 2009, but, like, Minecraft, I think, kind of hit it big in 2010. There was, this is more of a personal thing, but that was when I Let's Played Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine, and both of those, like, got re-released as part of Mario 3D All-Stars, so, like, I don't know, this was just one of those other things that, like, gave me huge, like, kind of nostalgia for that era, the 2010 era. And yeah, I can't recommend this game enough. I thought when it said Alice, I thought when it said Alice Laverne for a sec, I thought that said Avril Lavigne and got really freaking confused for a second. Welcome, Jeremy. Yeah, we're pretty much wrapping up with the credits here. Well, don't get me wrong, you're still not missing, like, a whole lot, because the credits are about 20 minutes long. We gotta go through, like, every single Ubisoft division here for some reason. I don't even think we're halfway through the credits, if I'm being honest, maybe, like, close to that, but, I wasn't kidding when I said this game had very, very long credits, but, I might try and figure out, like, I'm not really wanting to be done with streaming here. It might be a little bit of a shorter stream than usual, but I don't feel like I want to be done at, like, as soon as I'm done the credits. Best song here, freaking Roxy Richter's theme. Yeah, I mean, the only other Ubisoft games I really remember the credits of are Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends. And, like, those have, like, 20-minute long credit sequences, too, and I know in Rayman Origins, they have the credits twice for some reason. Like, once after you beat the game, and then once after you beat, like, the super level of that game. I'm trying to think of what other games have, like, obnoxiously long credit sequences, and the only other one that's coming to my mind is Sonic Colors. The only other Ubisoft games I can think of that I've actually beaten are Far Cry 3 and Assassin's Creed 2, and I'll be honest, I do not remember the credits of either of those games, so whether or not I paid attention at that during those or not, but I'm sure there's plenty of other Ubisoft games, but like I stopped kind of following them after they basically just released like 3 versions of the same game in the same year for like 10 years in a row. But yeah, I love this game personally. Yeah, well, this game came out, like, a year or 2 before Rayman Origins, I think. I mean, when did that game come out? 2011, I think? I know I bought it in 2012, but I think it was out for a while before that, so it's such a shame those games didn't do so hot financially. It's like, they were really good games. But, alas. Again, I love this song too, though. This is Another Winter. And back to the Stage 3 theme. I can't remember what the name of this one is. I want to say Rock Club, but that might not be what it's actually called. Might be. This song's also really kick-ass, too. Remember when I said that we weren't anywhere near done the credits? Oh, we actually we're getting into special thanks here, or is it just special thanks for that one? Nope, we gotta credit the Uplay team. Never mind. They just really wanted to get, like, everyone involved in this. Like, I don't think that this many people would have actually been involved with this game, because, like, Scott Pilgrim's a great game, but it's like kind of a relatively simple concept in a way. Like, full stack? Like, who are we talking about here now? Yeah. Account management, like live operations. Analytics, special thanks. Engines, okay, these guys actually ported the original game over to the modern systems. These guys, I can see why they... Okay, so the people who actually, like, did this port specifically, they only took, like, 3 seconds worth of names here. Yeah, it's surprising with how many names they have here that they don't credit, like, Michael Cera and Brie Larson and Chris Evans and Superman and Captain America and Captain Marvel and whoever else they just pulled from that. Wow, crediting Adobe Flash, you know, one of the things that's just kind of non-existent anymore. No pixels were harmed during the making of this game. Yeah, it's kind of weird that Adobe Flash was credited with this. I don't really know why that was credited there. But yep, thank you for playing. Wow. So, was anyone keeping track of how long that credit sequence took? Because it was a while. It was definitely a while, but yeah, that was it for the story mode of Scott Pilgrim. I finished it with Scott and Ramona. Steven and Kim I started up, but didn't play too much of either of those. And I haven't touched Wallace or Knives yet. I wouldn't mind trying these at some point, because I never played as either of those characters before. Windows 7, Windows Movie Maker. Yeah, really. Let's try some modes here. I think I can't play these with more than one person, can I? No, I have to be playing with more than one person. So, Battle Royale is basically if you took this game's engine and turned it into a fighting game. I think some other beat-em-ups have done this before, like ever since Double Dragon, I think. Jeremy, why do you still use Windows Movie Maker? Like, serious question. And is Windows Movie Maker even still a thing? Because I thought that he, like, started phasing it out by making it shittier and shittier with each version. Anyways, I don't feel like being done yet, so how about we do a little boss rush? And, you know what, just for craps and giggles, I'm going to do this on the easier difficulty here, and I'm going to do this with Ramona just because I have the heck of it. Okay, I get this is supposed to be like Scott's color scheme, but am I the only one who thinks this kind of looks a bit like Chie from Persona 4, I think? I think that's her name, if it's... You know who I'm talking about, if it's not, I'm just gonna go with default Ramona colors there. So yeah, let's do this in boss rush time. Boss rush is actually kind of fun in this, because, you have to kind of see how far you've come along here. I probably shouldn't have taken any damage against Matthew there, but... Can I get money from this? Oh, yes, I can, actually. Wow. Lucas Lee. Alright, Captain America, let's do this. You were a pain in the ass in the thing before, but... shouldn't be too bad now. Yep. I thought my game froze there for a second. I have actually crashed the game before in Boss Rush, if I'm being honest. Okay, that was an easy boss fight. Most of these are quite simple, though, just for the sake of the fact you have to do a whole bunch of these, and most of them you don't really get much health between. I also just do not remember this being Todd's battle theme at all, but okay. Alright. Yeah, I remember one time I got to the dragon and, like, the game just, like, froze on me for some reason. I don't remember why. Also, best boss theme coming up here. We're only gonna hear for like 3 seconds. Alright, now robot. Actually, small robot first. Okay. And large robot. Again, sorry for the flashing lights warning here, which has kind of just been on screen this whole time, I realize. And we didn't show this attack off last time, I don't think. Yeah, he just kind of has a missile attack here, which can be kind of threatening. Nice! Got them both in the same cycle. Very, very nice. The twins... Usually the easiest boss in the game, but I don't actually have a weapon, so I guess we'll kind of wait and see how this turns out here. Still very easy. I mean, I took like 1 hit, but yeah, I would never call that fight difficult. Alright, and Gideon. Or actually, no, Negascott first. Shoot. Okay. I don't think boss rush in this game is, like, that intensely difficult, if I'm being honest. Like, I've done it before, it's just... sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. It's the matter that you're fully maxed out of... well, you should be fully maxed out if you're doing this. I'm also on the easiest difficulty, though, too. That definitely, I think, does help here. I just purposely went on the easier difficulty just to kind of show this off, I think. Because this game can still be challenging even on easy. I remember people saying that this game was still kind of difficult even on the easiest difficulty. Also, I was going to say, did the music just die out there altogether? Okay. Doing Gideon without a weapon could be a little bit of a challenge here, but... Gideon always in this game, he always reminded me of, like, that guy you knew who was, like, both a total nerd, but still ended up playing on the, like, high school football team anyway. Yeah, this background's pretty cool. I can see why, because, like, it does... I remember you mentioning, like, something similar about, like, the... like, kind of that disco floor in... Luigi's Mansion 3, and it's kind of similar in that vein. Oh yeah, I knew he had like some sort of big meteor attack there. Okay, get out of here with that. I think you do get the option to get the Power of Love for the final boss, I think. Please tell me you do. Yes. Okay, thank God you get this. I was gonna very desperately miss this if I couldn't get this for this fight. You can actually get this as a, like, as like an in-game item normally through using a cheat code. And like, as you might expect, it is extremely overpowered in normal levels for obvious reasons. careful here. These lightning strikes can definitely be not where I want to be. 'Cause, you know, who does like Beverly Hills? Seriously. Please die, please die, please. Thank you. Alright, last phase. Which, I think I keep the Power of Love for this fight. I think. Yes, they made this so much easier. Wow, why did they freaking... Why did they freaking give you this weapon for this? Why did they give you this weapon for that? That's boss rush there. On the easy difficulty, mind you, but yeah, that was definitely a boss rush. You thought 840, when you have the Power of Love on your side, that, like, nothing lives. I'm gonna see what the cheat code for that is in the normal game here, because I'm curious what that is. It's also just wild that, like, this game even still has cheat codes. There's actually a blood code like there is in Mortal Kombat. That's not something I really want to input right now, but that is something that's in this. Okay, let's go. Yep, there was a little bit of a chime there. Let me just do one more here. Alright, so I just entered in 2 cheat codes there. I think that's largely everything for the 2 cheats in this game here. Or like some of the other main cheats I think are like the blood, which I wasn't really that interested in showing off. There is this here where if you go on the status here, I think I mentioned this before, you go LLLRRRLR. Okay, yeah, it's that there. That actually unlocks you a sound test, which is actually really cool. You can listen to most music in this game. I think there are a couple songs that are missing here, but it is something nice and cool you can unlock. And let's show kind of how busted the Power of Love is. Cause, yeah, if you thought having this in, like, if you thought having this for the final boss would have been overpowered, oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Also, yeah, I entered the code to replace all the money with, cute animals. Because, yeah, that's also a code for some reason. I miss when games have, like, really weird cheat codes like this, but... Oh. Yeah, again, the Power of Love is absurdly overpowered. Like, this weapon just kills stuff pretty much instantaneously. that garbage can was still moving there, but whatever. It's not even so much this thing is so strong, it's the fact that it has range covering, like, half the entire screen. God, it's... I love this thing, but it is so overpowered. It's not even funny. But it is somewhat fun to kind of just blast through this game with this thing a little bit. No, don't you even think about trying to throw that at... You're asking for hell, because this is going to give me Fury mode here. Don't even think about trying this Garbo here. I think these are supposed to be, like... rabbits, birds, and... yeah, I guess I can kind of see how you might have thought octopi there, but that's... I don't know. that's kind of funny. I also don't think I showed off what happens if you kind of just keep going here. Because if you do keep going here, I never actually showed this off before. There's supposed to be like a snowball fight you get into in a little bit. And honestly, I haven't gone this way in like years because I always take the subspace door there. Snowball fight! They say don't bring a knife to a gunfight, but I say bring a giant-ass knife to a snowball fight, if I do say so myself. Also, these guys should not be allowed to shield this much of the freaking power of love here. Like, that's why I hate fighting these guys, because they freaking just kind of suck like that. Yeah, that's all that snowball fight is. I think you fight more stuff if you go through the subspace highway on the way out, though. Because there's normally I'm used to fighting like 10 guys there. And what stats does Scott still need to upgrade here? His WP and speed. Yeah, let's just max out everything while we're kind of in this area here, just because we didn't quite max Scott out, but we'll be able to max him out here now. Bring your love to a snowball fight, yeah, really. Let's head in here. Bring a giant-ass sword here. That'll be maxed out WP there, and then I just need to max out my speed, I believe. And I believe that should be enough here. I think we should have maxed out stats here, I think. Yep, that is Scott maxed out. But yeah, honestly I love this game, man. I could recommend this game to just about anyone, if I'm being honest. I think it's a game that I feel like most people like. I feel like this is a game most people could honestly enjoy, even if it is like a little bit ridiculous sometimes. Even if it is honestly also kind of on the difficult side from time to time too. And also, even if, I know it's not like everyone's genre, and oh, I think the power love just broke, actually. Well, it's a good thing we don't have any trouble with these enemies anymore. And I'm also surprised I never mentioned this until now, like, I guess I won't really make a comment on this too much, because, like, I guess just to kind of show how different I was from, like, when I was younger to, yeah, Love Doesn't Last Forever. I wonder if that in the background is supposed to be a reference to anything. Probably, but... This game also just, for some reason, has, like, a lot of weird, like, fan service in this game. But, I mean, it is, like, a more T-rated game billed at a more T-rated audience, and I actually do need to fight Matthew here. I didn't actually think boss rematches were a thing in this game, so... Well, I don't have the power of love anymore, but... I'm a lot stronger than when I was before here, so... Oh, you think that's gonna kill me? Get out of here. I don't know if it's possible to kill him fast enough to the point where he doesn't do that, like... the... demon women surrounding him attack, because I feel like he does do that almost no matter what. But, yeah, for right now, that's probably going to do it for Scott Pilgrim. I'm sure I'll stream and play this game again at some point in the future. There are other characters. Don't know when that's gonna be, because the base game's, like, almost the exact same. There's just other alternate, like, endings and stuff. But yeah, there's more characters in this version of the game. Well, like, I never played the DLC characters before, so... I'll quickly just show... I believe I have a screenshot of... Sid saying, "Shut up, sit down in those chairs and drink your goddamn tea." No, I believe I have a screenshot. Yeah, this is the ending for Ramona's thing, which I like this a lot more than the one Scott had, but I guess this is just one of those things where different characters have different endings. But yeah, I know this is a bit of a shorter stream than usual, but it didn't really have a whole lot left to cover, and it's surprising the last 3 stages didn't take as long as the first 4. But I also, like, didn't die hardly at all, and I didn't have to redo any other stages, so... Yeah. Let's see who's streaming tonight. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna raid... I can get the light warning, doesn't really need to stay on now. Sorry, I know who we're gonna raid, I'm just trying to think of a decent message here, but, besides the power of love, yeah, we're gonna go with Love is OP and the power of love, I guess. But we're gonna raid an old friend of mine, Mr. Sephiroth1204. He's streaming some Animal Crossing New Horizons, so we're gonna kind of send him over that way. And, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll be live again on Thursday night, probably with more Mario Party, honestly, as weird as it is. I'll decide on which one later, but, I'm kind of just in a Mario Party mood, and then next week we're gonna start something bigger. So, thank you for watching tonight's stream. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.